What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a couple of things. First, we're going to break down the entirety of the Edania trailer. I'll be going throughout explaining what it means, all of the secrets, Easter eggs left and right sent. And on top of this, after the breakdown, please do stick around because you have my live reaction also, which was actually quite emotional because those characters that we just saw within this trailer are absolutely one of the most impactful and important characters in BDO's entire setting, and we've been waiting for some of them for nearly 10 years to show up on screen. So what you're seeing here is just a love letter from PA to me personally, alright? So, ladies and gentlemen, let's break through the entirety of the Edania cinematic. I'll guide us both through all of the small little minor details. This is of course onto the Black Desert channel. You see this, it has literally just now been put out under 1 hour ago, so to say. So let's go through it.
Can you hear it, oh Edania?
We start with a very important note, first and foremost, of some narrator. We believe for now that this narrator is Khafre himself, which if you think through, Khafre the Immortal Alchemist, he's one of the most important characters in the lore. He is the creator of the Khafre Stone and also a boss in Edania. He is going to be in Edania. He is going to be kind of talking to us from his point of view and kind of a reconciliation as if. So approach this from that perspective.
The Requiem of Light swells.
We see a very cool choreography with a knight fighting some sort of evil demonic creatures with a saying, the Requiem of Light swells even higher, in a continuation because this random, not so random knight clashes with somebody.
Before the fate's trial, I face my own.
What we see here, before the fate's trial, I face my own folly. We're seeing Jordine fight somebody, kind of. This is actually canonical. Perlibus, I guess, doubled down onto the current situation, and also they give some weight to the Magnus. Inside the Magnus quest chain, Jordine exits the entirety of this little time pocket which he is in, and concludes with the Magnus quest chain. Essentially, it finishes, and the Magnus Jordine is in our world alongside with the corrupted Jordine. Before the fate's trial, I face my own folly, is that fate is testing Magnus Jordine with his most evil possible self, who is in fact under her doomed servitude right now. So what we're seeing is Magnus Jordine fight against the Jordine from our world.
Folly. Before the Holy Creed.
Still gets me, dude. This is one of the most important characters in BDO setting. We do not know who this is, at least I personally do not know, but it kind of looks like some sort of a priestess or someone who is looking for somebody, some answers whatsoever. And we see this Valkyrie, literally, this Valkyrie sit over here on top. Before the Holy Creed, I wrestle with Dop. This is a very important line, actually, because, see, this Holy Creed here, this particular thing that we're seeing here is none other than Enslar, the maternal figure of the Valkyrie. She is the first Valkyrie within the canon. She is the creator of the Valkyrie Academy. In a sense, she is the trainer. She was the trainer. Bear in mind, this happens a long time ago. In the canon, she is with luscious red hair, and the Valkyries actually dye their hair red just to mirror her and her epicness. She loses her life, presumably, and the last time we actually meet her, she loses her life while fighting Zarka, and she makes the very important decision to seal off the gates to the abyss where Zarka is, while she herself stays inside. We are seeing her right now in Edania. We do not know how she got there, but all of it will be explained inside the quest chain. The meaning before the Holy Creed, I wrestle with Adopt, is a saying from Khafre, because Khafre himself worshipped a god, in fact 2 gods at particular time, and he faced himself with Dop multiple times. He betrayed Mother Sylvia, not really betrayed, but rather abandoned her, and then he went into servitude of Doom himself and abandoned Doom as well. So this line fits pretty perfectly.
I wrestle.
And she is so epic. She is so unbelievably epic.
Before the betrayal sting, I deliver judgment.
We see something very important here. What we see here is a believed to be a Hashashin of the Order. And before the betrayal sting, I deliver judgment. This is something which I'm not capable fully to kind of, squash and just say, okay, this is precisely what he means. But what we're seeing is essentially Rusalka, which is the Slavic word for mermaid. And in reality, this is believed to be the queen of the merfolk, the recently introduced within the BDO mythos as a thing with a quest which Prolibus put into the game. And the mythos suggests that this is the queen of the merfolk. Specifically, one of the merfolks is Corsair's mother. No particular implications that the queen is actually herself Mermaid's mother yet. But we see her just cursing like Medusa would like gazing into Medusa, Gorgon, and she would turn you into stone. But just to give a little bit of kind of went up ahead there, my bad. Before the betrayal sting, I deliver judgment is a very enigmatic thing here, because before the betrayal sting, I deliver judgment. It could mean a multitude of things. It could be the betrayal where Cafres himself felt. Specifically, it could be so many things in his life. Like, he was betrayed a couple of times himself. To deliver judgment and to exact that is kind of just, in my opinion, just a characteristic trait of his. So I don't think there's too much of an in-depth meaning. The other thing which I thought about was Hashashin, who left the Order and he was judged for it. But then again, that is just not really a Cafres thing.
Before truth
so cool.
yet unknown, I stand unwavering.
Before truth yet unknown, I stand unwavering. This is a very important thing, specifically around Cafres and also the person that you see over here, which is none other than Cartian herself. If you're a sorceress, you know who Cartian is, because half of your goddamn spells are named by her, from her, and they are hers, in fact. Cartian is the strongest sorceress into the setting. She is the leader, in a sense, of the sorcerers. She is the founder of Tarif with Alan, and in reality, she is so unbelievably strong to the point where she kind of, at least it's hinted, that she revoked the Black Spirit because she no longer needed him. Yeah. Crazy thing. It's a very important thing at the beginning where we see this particular, it looks like a black star stave being held in her hand, specifically tied over here with either the fragment of the black star, or it could be a black stone itself. We do not know precisely if this is in fact a black star stave, but she breaks that to unlock power, which is a very Cartian thing.
I stand unwavering.
So, Cartian is in the setting since 2016, and Solar is in the setting from 2016. The mermaid boss, Rusalka, is recently into the setting, and Jardine, of course, we know from 2016 as well. So these are not just pulled out of their fingers. No, these are canonical characters that are there for a purpose. And last but not least...
Yet not. At the end of all ruin,
This is crazy. Because this thing here, we knew about it 2 months ago. They showed almost as if a teaser onto the BDO page, or like a month and a half ago, and we didn't know who that was or what that was. We thought this is a Jardine transformation because of his pattern here. We do not know, but it is said by PA that this is Cafres, the Immortal Alchemist, which makes absolutely no sense, but of course they're going to explain to us via the quest precisely what's going on. At the end of all ruin, I shall be there waiting for you. I believe we did fail to explain actually this here. Before the truth yet unknown, I stand unwavering. Sorry, I am getting a little bit worked up here, but holy moly, Cartian looks so freaking good. Before the truth yet unknown, I stand unwavering. The mystery behind the Black Spirit and the power of the Black Spirit and the truth and matter of the Black Spirit. The most important question within BDO's mythos. The top 3 questions in BDO mythos. Whatever happened with Mother Sylvia? What is the truth and nature of the Black Spirit? And Elezra's motifs. Those are the top 3 things. Oh, speaking of Elezra, I forgot to mention, Cartian was Elezra's companion. Yeah. Talk about stuff. So yeah, this is a crazy thing here, and now we go back forward into, at the end of all ruin, I shall be there waiting for you. At the end of all ruin could be, at the finale of it all, I shall be there waiting for you, which is a pretty Cafres thing to say. And this here thing looks like this beast has a tree on top of his back, which I do not know precisely what it means. Of course, Kafris is a Luthragon, therefore an elf. He has the tendency to like trees. He is the leader and occupier currently of the castle known as Zephyros into the Edania territory, the part 1 of it. We saw a map of that onto the Hydro Ball. And yeah, we do not know why he looks like this. He should look like an elf, because he is an elf. He's a male elf. So we have a lot to expect from PEA in regards to explanation over why he looks this way. So
I shall be there, waiting for you.
So amazing. Just absolutely amazing. This trailer is fantastic. I love you guys. Enjoy the react from now. So many things, guys. So many things.
점점 더 고조되어가는 빛의 진원국이 숙명의 대결 앞에 어리석은 나를 마주하고 숭고한 신앙 앞에
Enslar!
나를 마주하고
Enslar! Enslar! Hash! Fiepidor!
허망한 배신 앞에 방고라는 나를 마주하게
Guardian!
미지의
Yes!
앞에 확신하는 나를 마주하니
Gods!
짐은 이 모든 파멸의 끝 그대를 기다리겠노라.
Oh my god! Oh shit!
Okay, welcome back from the break. I hope everyone's excited with that little.
Sorry, I'm getting emotional when I watch those things. Who was that in the middle?
So let's go right into chapter 4.